Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Now welcome back to Spectating Challenges. This episode we're highlighting this guy called Bloomster Finn. I don't know if he's anyone known or a content creator, no idea. But he is currently rank 1 EU West of me recording this. He's playing Aatrox, and obviously this series, what we try and do is we go off champions that I'm interested personally maybe picking up or I want to know more about. And I want to know more about Aatrox. I may not necessarily pick the champion up from watching this. You know, I think he's relatively clunky. I haven't really liked how his Q is or anything like that. But I want to know more about the champion because they are sometimes difficult to lane against. So watching number 1 in EU West, so this would more or less make him one of the best solo queue players in the world. We might learn a thing or two. Now the weird thing is, this may be a good example and a bad example rolled into one, and I say that because we might see an Aatrox pop off, which is good because I want to see how he does it, but the bad example is who he's against. He's against an Echo. Echo's not a top laner, so I'm guessing again, why would you play Echo top in Challenger? You must main it, you know, that must be the only reason. Oh, sorry, that was weird. Right, so Aatrox. Bruiser, life-stealing champion, has a revive if he gets a kill while his ultimate is up, or not even a kill, an assist, anything, if his kill's up. So straight away, level 1 happens. Kindred is invading a Sejuani. You can clearly see on the mini-map, if we pause it very quick, the enemy red buff has been taken and nothing else. So the Kindred went red straight to the blue. Probably not even to kill the Sejuani. They probably weren't expecting the Sejuani to start on blue. They were probably expecting the Sedge not to be there, and that was a free steal of a blue buff. But again, the crazy thing, the higher rating you go, you have to remember, these people will be playing against each other a lot. So what happens if that Kindred just has a pattern of doing that every game? It's like, oh, I know that Kindred, she starts red and then goes to the blue. I'll start blue this game. That's definitely something that can happen in Challenger, and that's something that happens in pro play, by the way. So first blood happens in bot lane for a Heimerdinger lane. The Severe goes down. Kindred, you can see on the mid-map, is just showing up, and they're probably going to get a return kill here or there. I will say the weird thing as well, even though it's a very up-to-date Challenger game, meanwhile, big engage coming from the Aatrox, going for a trade. Even-ish trade, but you are getting the corrupting potions out of the Echo, which you want to do. Is this Heimerdinger Nami lane. Echo potentially has the flash, maybe? Does have the flash, being a bit disrespectful to the Aatrox damage, not respecting to run away. But yeah, the Heimerdinger Nami lane doesn't go at all. So if you want to play those champions, that's fine. But, you know, there's no synergy there. You know, Nami, I've grown to like Nami a bit more recently, but she's a auto-attack buffing champion, you know, combining with your AD carry, and you're with a Heimerdinger. That doesn't make much sense. That's like having a Janna with a Heimerdinger and stuff like that. So I'm not expecting that lane to do great. And Yuumi is a champion. Yuumi's hit or miss, right? And I'm sure we've all kind of experienced it. I've not had, I don't think, one game that a Yuumi's just doing fine. Either a Yuumi lane wrecks face, or they feed like crazy. So I'm expecting something like that's going to happen this game. But top lane, specifically, I'm not expecting that much in the early game, if I'm honest. And again, you guys know what I do in these episodes, so it's inevitable that this Aatrox is going to do well, because, you know, that's why I do these high-rating episodes, is to see the high-rating person on their champion do well. How did they do it? We learn about it. So this guy eventually will do well, but I don't see there anything happening in lane phase, practically. Like, how? Echo can get away from him quite easily. As long as the Echo is thinking while he's playing, I don't see the Echo dying in a 1v1. Especially when they get level 6 and he's got the ultimate that he can ult away and get health back and everything. So we'll have to see how Aatrox can get a lead. And obviously, he probably is going to get some type of farm lead, because it's inevitable. At level 6, I don't think an Echo would be able to go near an Aatrox, you know, without losing a bunch of health. So boom, hits Q. Again, he's looking quite aggressive. You can definitely tell right now the Aatrox, sorry, is quite comfortable. Again, firstly, I'll say I apologize if I get the names confused. Aatrox, Echo, for some reason, I'm just going to get them tongue-tied a bit. Hopefully I don't do it too badly, though. But yeah, he's just going to take it easy. Again, the cool thing when you're playing, I guess, Aatrox in a lane, and I've experienced this, but unfortunately I was on the receiving end. The matchup that we've been playing recently, Jace. He sucks versus Aatrox. Reason why is the sustain that Aatrox has. A lot of people don't realize, without even building much lifesteal, the innate sustain this guy has. So just to make it clear, his E is he heals 20% of the damage he deals to just champions. So not minions, but to champions. And then his passive, while he goes a bit aggressive, he was thinking about basing, is every 15 seconds, Aatrox's next basic attack deals 7% of the target's maximum health as bonus physical damage. Then Aatrox heals for that bonus damage dealt. So 7% of someone's max total health. So if someone has 1,000 health, he'll do 70 bonus damage. He heals for 70. But obviously right now, the Echo against him has probably got about 1,000 health. But what happens if in the late game he attacks someone with 3,000 health? You know, a tank with 5,000 health. It's a lot of healing. So he returns to top lane, just uses his teleport instantly. He knows the Echo against him doesn't have... Well, the Echo just used teleport or ran back a base straight away. Oh, the Echo must have gone back as well, or I missed it. Because the Echo before, his first base was a Dark Seal, and now he's got a Sapphire and Amp Tome. Which again, he's buying components, but what else are you going to buy? If there's nothing else to buy, then it's fine. Again, usually you wouldn't buy a Sapphire Crystal alone, but I'd actually say in this instance, while he goes a bit aggressive, it's not the worst thing, because again, you can see right now, he can't outtrade an Aatrox in a pure melee fight, so having the more mana will enable him to queue the minion wave more, I guess. Alright, so Aatrox is roaming down. Don't know why is he going for a gank. He might just be picking up the turtle. Oh no, he's going for the Scuttle Crab. There's a big play happening in the river in the bot side. Meanwhile, the Aatrox is just going to take this. They just kill the Talia. The Sejuani survives. And he's going to pick up the crab any second. And here we... Oh, wow. Did you guys just see that? The Kindred mark literally just spawned when it was on 150 health. You can see the Kindred was spam pinging help on it. And Aatrox kills it just as the mark spawns. Wow, that's really unfortunate for Kindred. Holy moly. Alright, so Kindred going for mid lane. Corki probably will make it out of here. I don't see Kindred, like, a lot of damage, but I don't see Corki dying. Or maybe he will. You know, maybe EQ? Boom. Dead, yeah. Again, Yuumi has her place. I just don't think... She's not crazy good for solo queue, and she's never going to be. Because just by the innate thing that she's very... Like in Challenger, I guess Challenger will work because that's basically pro level. Pro level, I think Yuumi's going to be fantastic. But yeah, you're subjecting, as a Yuumi, you're subjecting your positioning to the players around you. How many of you trust your team? I'm in Diamond 1 right now and I don't trust my teammates. So yeah, that pretty much sums that up. So again, a little bit weird. That's an Echo top lane like we mentioned. He's just building standard. Oh, potential aggression coming. Talia's roaming. Aatrox pops his ultimate, does get stunned. Was looking to pick up the control ward. Doing a bunch of damage. He flashes. Not enough though. And his team is making it over. Corki with his passive coming in the fight. We're going to focus the fight right now. Sejuani also in place. Going to try and pick up the Kindred. Weird flash because I think the W is going to kill her. And that might be the fight for now. 1 for 1. No assist, by the way, for the Aatrox. Didn't get any damage on the Kindred. Hits his W, doesn't hit his Q. Echo going for a flash. Aatrox going to go for a return damage. Does manage to get it. And that is going to be that, I think. So he picks up his first kill of the game on the Echo. He's 20 farm ahead. So there's obviously the lead in top lane you're starting to see. Also just worth noting, I know my sponsor thing in the bottom left might cover it. Just to go over his runes. So he's running Conqueror, Triumph, Tenacity. So he's running the Tenacity tree. Not the health one, not the attack speed, the tenacity one, and last stand. So while you're low health, you do more damage, not when they're low health. And then he's running, what's that? Second Wind and Revitalize, which is Resolve, I think. So it's all about healing and stuff like that, but being a bit tanky. So you can see it's very, very, very prone to healing as much as he can, but also not getting CC'd. He doesn't want to get CC'd, because if he gets CC'd, he's a melee champion, he ain't going to be able to do much. So build-wise, we haven't really touched upon it. Aatrox is a Black Cleaver Rush champion, 9 times out of 10. The only thing that I've ever seen apart from Black Cleaver Rush, I'm pretty sure, is Death's Dance, that the guy was just getting stupidly fed and he could just buy a Death's Dance first item. But looking at these 2 item components, he's got Kingle Gem with the components for a Phage. That's his Black Cleaver. And I presume the Warhammer will be for his Death's Dance. Which is just standard Aatrox, really. Again, a lot of the time, if you just see an average Aatrox, They go Black Cleaver. They might even go a tank item second. Okay, so a potential another gank happening. He uses E to back away. Boom, another gank by Taliyah. Aatrox gets knocked up, gets ignited. He's going to go for some return damage. Oh my god. Doesn't even care about the Echo ultimate. He's just tanking it. 2v1s. Just straight up 2v1s. Nearly getting a 2v1 kill by himself. Holy moly. And I will say, he played that incredibly clean, but that does also show some of the strength of this champion. He just straight up, like, didn't care. And he got ignited as well by Taliyah, and he still didn't care. But wow, okay. So again, his passive, you can see, it gets used on minions. As it, like, again, I don't play Aatrox, we're using this as a learning thing, but just as a basic tip that I know with Aatrox, when it comes to your passive, make sure you prioritize the healthiest, the tankiest thing around when you're in lane phase. So if you want to heal the most, don't attack a ranged minion if you can help it with your passive. Attack a melee minion because they have slightly more health. And even better, if there's a cannon minion, attack that instead. And even better, if there's a scuttle crab, go for that too. So he murders the scuttle crab in one. Obviously, taking them is really good for XP. Honestly, I should be looking to do those more when I'm in top lane. I don't really do them. But it's also to deny the Kindred, because the marks, as you saw earlier, can spawn on them, so why not just deny the ability for it? So Echo going a bit aggressive. Again, potentially another gank. Yep, you can see on the map right now, Kindred again in top lane. So he's getting focused quite hard, but he's maintaining his lead because he's basically... It's more that the enemy team is mistiming their ganks. Echo goes in when Kindred is too far away. If Echo goes in as Kindred is in, then maybe they could make something happen. But again, he can just stay in lane for an eternity. You know, he doesn't have directly any lifesteal right now. It's just built in his kit. But you can see, Echo's had to base, I think, more than him. Echo's got a corrupting potion. Aatrox isn't even buying any sustain. Alright, so here we go. Kindred mispositioning, obviously looking for the Aatrox again. Ultimate is popped. Ultimate by Aatrox is popped. He needs to kill to get the reset. Just gets the reset before he may go down. He purposely is dying there because he wants to get the more health from his ultimate. He's surviving just for now. Really low health. Oh, was that the passive hit? No, that might have just been his healing from his E. Remember, Aatrox heals 25% of damage. He healed for the damage he dealt, managed to survive. Sejuani comes, cleans the rest. 3 kills on the enemy team, no deaths on the blue team. And you're now starting to see the Aatrox getting stronger. Enemy team might not be able to deal with him as much. And again, remember, when you're against something that doesn't really belong in your lane, you know, Aatrox definitely is a top laner. Obviously, he can play other roles too, but big, good meta top laner. He's against an Echo. How's that going to deal with an Aatrox? Like, right now, if you all kind of think, like, you know, how would it deal with it? There isn't a situation that an Echo can deal with a strong Aatrox in this game. You know, he's probably going to buy Merc Treads. He's just completed his Black Cleaver. He's got now actual lifesteal, so he'll be healing for even more. How is an Echo going to do it? Because you can't burst him, and that's what Echo's designed to do. You can't out-trade him because of his healing. Huh? Like, what? And again, that's just simply for picking something like Echo Top is giving all of that, which is crazy. So I presume the item, again, is going to be for his death stance. I think it's pretty much confirmed at this point. Again, I have seen some Aatrox players go for the lethality items. Teleport, we'll just follow him for now. He's going bot lane, he ults in, Severe's going to die, he gets an assist, and then he picks up the Yuumi straight away, which we didn't even see. He just one-shot the Yuumi. Gets himself a shutdown, 400 gold, which is nice. That does leave, obviously, Echo in top lane alone, which, you know, is going to be good for the Echo, wanting to farm and all that. But, you know, it's not the worst world. Taliyah we just saw on the minimap very quickly. I don't think the Aatrox, he's now noticed, pops his ultimate, hits the Q, misses the W, Sejuani misses W, uses his flash to dodge the Taliyah, and he will pick up the kill with an assist from the Sej. He has got his, obviously, the passive within the ultimate procced when he gets a kill or a shutdown. It gives him a burst of movement speed and then the regen. So the movement speed helps him to get back to top lane, and he will return. So Echo didn't really gain that much. The farm lead is still significant, over 30. The tower, I think, you know, tower-wise, he's slightly ahead in tower. So yeah, that was pretty good. He teleported all the way to bot lane, gets a kill and an assist. Gets a kill in mid lane. Has to blow his flash, but in all honesty, does it matter that he blew his flash? Again, Echo looking for a bit of aggression. At this point of the game, I really don't think it matters. He's actually going to go back pretty quickly from, you know, before. I'm guessing to finish his Death Stance if he's got enough gold. Does he do it? Boom. Straight away, Death Stance. You can see this guy wastes no time. He buys the item and he's instantly heading back to top lane. Some of you may also ask, why is he not healing the full amount? And I see that a lot. Hey, why are you not healing the full amount? Why are you not getting all the mana? Because sometimes you don't need to. It's that simple. Aatrox, he heals a lot. So by the time he makes his way to lane, he may have regened, to full health. But basically, let's just watch his health bar. Let's see one auto attack. Ready for it? Ready. And he's full health. He doesn't need to wait for full. He could have even based quicker. He literally went as quick as he could, but it just didn't matter. And then the mana-wise, again, when you're making your way back to mid lane, sometimes you've got mana regen, or you just right now, you're prioritizing getting to the lane as quick as you can, whether it's stopping the enemy team farming or getting the tower or whatever. Big damage coming out the Aatrox on the Echo. He might look for the kill. Oh, Echo's really low. Echo has to be really careful where he's ulting, though, by the way, because if he ulted straight away, the Aatrox would have just turned and killed the Echo being near the ultimate. So you had to make sure that the Aatrox was far enough away to make him safe. So you can see right now, the enemy bot lane, or the friendly bot lane to Aatrox is just lost completely. Again, we mentioned earlier that this lane just simply doesn't really work. They don't complement each other. I'm sure Heimerdinger bot lane can still work nowadays if you're good at Heimerdinger, but you need a complementing support. Something like, well, either something tanky that can lock people down, like a Nautilus I reckon is quite good with Jaime, or a Pike aggression with his ultimate, Heimerdinger ultimate, Pike ultimate would work quite well together. Potential flank play coming from Aatrox. I don't know if you can go over that wall. Okay, you can go over that wall. Okay, alright, so maybe a big play happening. Yep, team fight occurring. Corki a little bit low. Aatrox coming in the back line, helps him get a kill first time. He's obviously passive from his ultimate's pop because he's going to assist. Echo getting himself one kill. Meanwhile, Sejuani picks himself up the dragon. Don't know if the fight's going to continue. It is continuing. Pings are happening. Aatrox saying, I'm coming. For some reason, Kindred walks into the Aatrox. Boom! Doubled second Q by the Aatrox. Hold his Q as much as he can, maybe. A little bit too early. Gonna pick up the kill with the Sejuani. Again, pretty low health. He's gonna be really careful. Getting damage in the back line. And that is probably gonna be that. Gotta be careful of the severe random Q. Low health here. And that is probably gonna be the end. So again, KDA-wise, he's 406. Everything that this Aatrox has done is smart. Like, he's done basically nothing stupid this game. But he's also, I'd say, done nothing special. But by playing smart, like we've mentioned, a lot of solo queue players don't do. Oh, sorry. Oh, air just went the wrong. Oh, that's so weird. Air just went in the wrong hole, I think. Excuse me. I'm okay. But yeah, by playing basically just smart and nothing special. I don't know what just happened. He's in a very strong position. There we go, I'm back. I presume he's going to upgrade his boots next because he needs the movement speed. Ugh. There you go, Merc Treads. And yeah, just notice, by the way, how little this guy buys sustain. He doesn't buy any sustain because he doesn't need it. So if you're an Aatrox player, I think this is a lesson. Don't waste your gold on sustain. Ugh. I don't know what this pickaxe is for. Sterix maybe? Sterix Gauge? That might actually be what it is. He also picks himself up 2 control wards. Now, picking up 2 control wards to me is potentially telling me he wants to split push a lot. Because with split pushing, you need side vision because you'll just get caught out otherwise. Blech. So sorry about that. I don't know what happened. So yeah, I'm presuming he just wants to side lane a lot moving forward. So he gets 1 ward down, and what you'll probably see, he'll push up quite far. He's getting the first tower. If he goes for tier 2, he'll move up the control ward as he moves up himself. So right now in this game, I honestly don't think any of the enemy team can take him on in a pure 1v1. No. And even at a 2v1, the enemy team is going to struggle. So like I mentioned, as he's pushing up in the side lane, he uses the next ward to get vision deeper. So he is coming for a flank. He pops his ultimate. Boom. He's going to go for the Yuumi. The Talia jumps with the Yuumi. Unfortunately, Sejuani ult misses, but that's going to be that. Oh, he's going aggressive. Boom, 1. Is it the walking double kill? Looks like it. He's just auto-attacking her to death. Boom, double kill, walking double kill. And he's going to walk over to the Kindred, which he doesn't need to help. So that is nearly an ace. That is an ace coming out for the friendly Aatrox team. Baron is being pinged instantly, which I guess you shouldn't be surprised by a Heimerdinger comp. Heimerdinger is one of the best champions for taking Baron because of his towers, and he's already pinging that, hey guys, I've got teleport, start the Baron. So they're going to do it. Really quick Baron, you know, it's just spawned 30 seconds ago. So there's Heimerdinger. You're going to see the Baron go very quickly now, and voila. So incredibly quick Baron. The Aatrox now is 607, 700 gold bounty, farm-wise vastly ahead of the Echo. And again, like we mentioned earlier, a lot of what's happened this game, especially in top, you know, it's not, you know, bot lane's been a bit of a mess, but just in top lane is legit just because of the Echo pick. If there was an opposition bruiser, you know, maybe this Aatrox being rank 1 challenger, he'd win lane, you know, maybe he'd be fine. But maybe he wouldn't, maybe he would have died once, or maybe he wouldn't have had the crazy pressure that he has. You know, he's just finished Sterix, for God's sake. He's got three full items at 21 minutes. He's going for a flank play with his teleport. He's just going to absolutely annihilate the Kindred alongside the Corki. And again, I presume he wants side lane. Side lane right now should be relatively easy. His team has got number advantage. No one can 1v1 him, so he may as well just side lane. And yeah, Echo dies once again. And again, very squishy Echo, very far behind where he should be right now. But I'd say the saving grace of this game a little bit is that the Kindred took a lot of the pressure early, but she's also been dying quite a bit. If you saw how Fiesta-y the bot lane was, that the blue bot lane was like here, and they were getting wrecked. None of the kills got onto the Severe. You know, the Yuumi took 4 kills and the rest of them went to other people. So if the kills went on the Severe, maybe they could have snowballed off that Severe, but none of them did. And then Aatrox is just too big of a threat right now. Ultimate coming in, doesn't even get any help. He's going to go over the wall. He needs to get 1 kill. Going to get 1 kill. That means his passive is going. He's going to go for the Severe. Sejuani ults, or flashes, sorry. Boom, 2nd kill. Gets his, obviously, ultimate passive up again, and now he's going to decide to back away. So again, it's just calculated aggression. This dude knows when to go in and why, and he's very clean with his Qs. Again, that's something that, like, obviously you can't teach. This guy is just mechanically gifted, and he's just hitting a lot of his Qs and, you know, using his E basically perfectly alongside them. I would say the only thing that really hasn't been utilized that much this game with this Aatrox is the W. Maybe he doesn't really rate it very highly. Enemy team going aggressive. Kindred gets popped instantly. Yuumi, that means she's dead too. And yeah, maybe this guy just doesn't prioritize his W that much. He's going for... Oh, he gets the kill on the God Tower. But that is his first death. He probably was wanting the game to end at that point, but it doesn't look like the game's ending. So I'd say that probably wasn't worth it for the Aatrox, because that probably gave that guy a massive shutdown, whoever got the kill. But he was just doing it for a bit of fun. He thought the game was over. Oh, Severe got wrecked. She uses a flash, got stunned. But yeah, the Aatrox probably thought the game was over. I'm going to go for a God Tower dive. He did get the kill on the God Tower, which is kind of crazy. But the game is not over. Item build wise, he hasn't bought anything yet. Gold wise, he's got 2,500 gold. So what are you buying, Mr. Aatrox? Are you going to continue building aggressive? He's built no resistance this game apart from boots. All of these are health damage items. And that pattern is continuing. He is not buying any resistance items other than Merc Treads. And he's opting for what would be a Guardian's Angel, by the way. So yeah, pure aggression. This dude has taken over the game. And yeah, he just can't get... Well, he can die to a God Tower, but in a pure teamfight situation, if he gets 1 reset, I really don't see this guy dying. Unless the enemy team literally uses every single thing on him, and then they die to the rest of the team. So there should be no dilly-dallying, in my opinion. They should just go mid lane, just win a team fight and end the game. There's legit no base towers or anything. So when there's no base towers, just walk into the base. So Talia going for some damage. Really weird engage. I think she overestimated how much damage she could do. Aatrox putting his ultimate. He gets 1. Getting more damage. He gets a double kill. He's going to continue. See if he can get any more. He's going to go for a Yuumi because she's very slow. Changing his mind to the Echo. He is going to pick up a triple kill. That gives his ultimate once again. And that is probably going to be the game. So again, incredibly impressive Aatrox play. And the biggest thing, you know, very smart decision making. Oh, he nearly got the kill, but he managed to survive. Very smart decision making. But what was this? Was just clean mechanics. He hit his Qs, he hit his, like, very smart with his E, dodging what he needed to. But also, obviously, it was the Echo against him. You know, you don't play Echo top in Challenger when there's an Aatrox or something on the enemy team, and that's a good example of that too. But yeah, I know more about the champion now, because I legit didn't know he could E over, like, this wall and stuff like that, so that's good to know. But if you guys did enjoy it, throw a like on the video, let me know what type of champion you want to see next, because I enjoy doing these. I think they do help you become a better player. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. See ya.